low on this one, and I don't know which one I want to get after this. Okay, there's like a lot. I want one that's like actually moisturizing but smells good. That is what, like this one, I would get it again, but like it's not anything great. Oh, it's so cute. Thanks, boo. It was such a cute little cake. What does it smell like? The love, whatever the fuck. I don't know how to say it, and I'm not gonna embarrass myself. So. Fuck no. Fuck ice. See, I kind of want fragrant ones. Like, I mean, I guess I wear my sunscreen or, what's it called? Marshmallow primer. Oh, thanks for all the things, boo. What? I don't understand what that means. Oh, the little ice cream is so cute. I'm very easily entertained. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh my god, these are so cute, guys. That is so adorable. I've never gotten that one before. Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot. I actually have the glove recipe something. I have something glove recipe I just got as PR. But a lot of people say, I do not have sensitive skin, but people say that it's not good because it's too harsh or something. But again, I don't have sensitive skin, so maybe it would be okay for me. I don't know. Where did you do that? Thanks. I actually feel like I have really ugly hands. Like, my nails make it fine, and my ring obviously, but like my hands themselves, like, I don't think that I have good hands. Oh my god, these are so cute. I've never seen how these. Still, Beatbox is so cute. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm doing like 20 things at once here. Like, why is this in my thing? The point of this is, why would I do my makeup by myself when I can do it with combined 300 of you? I had someone tell me that I wasn't blonde yesterday. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Like, if you're trying to say, oh, you're not a natural blonde, like, sure, I don't know why that's the first thing you have to say, but sure, right? But it should be like, you are not blonde like I am, though. This is blonde hair attached to my head. I am blonde. So, like, what do you fucking even mean? Some people are just so stupid. I don't even know. Do I look single? Of course you can see the ring. Hope you have sunglasses on. Sorry. Okay, guys, I need your guys' like honest, like, tell me what to do. When I got the ring, it was too big, right? Sure. I took it in to this place, and it's a really nice, that scared the fuck out of me, sorry. Thank you. It was a really nice, reputable place. I liked the place. Like, whatever. I go in, and I say, hey, I need to get it sized. They go, sure, try on the sizer and tell me what size you want. I put on a size 4 on the sizer. I'm like, this is perfect, exactly like this. It was really hard to get off and on. I'm like this. And they were like, okay, it's $69, or if you want it, it's $69 and it'll be done in 2 weeks, or tomorrow for $103. And I'm like, give me it tomorrow. I want my fucking ring, right? And so they were like, okay, no problem. I go in the next day to pick it up. I pay and everything, but it was too big. And I'm like, I know 100% that this is bigger than, like, the one that they had me fucking try on. That's bigger than the sizer. And so I went back and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. It's just, it's bigger. Like, it's just bigger than I feel like the one I tried on yesterday. And so the girl was super nice. She was like, okay, let's see. She took my ring and put it on the sizer, and it was exactly at a 4. But then she took the sizer ring that I had tried on yesterday and put that on the sizer, and it was actually 3 3/4 plus a little bit. And so she's like, okay, this is no problem. If you are okay with it, I'll just give it back, talk to the jeweler, and you can come back tomorrow and pick it up. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Like, sure, right, whatever. So I come back yesterday. I went back yesterday and picked it up. And I should have said something in the moment. I know that I should have said something. I didn't, though, whatever. But I put it on, and it was too big again. Like, it's a really heavy ring. It needs to be tight, because anytime I move or do anything, it always, like, falls. Sometimes it's, like, in the fucking front of my hand, like, and it just literally is too big. And also, I want it to be really difficult to get off and on, and it just isn't. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be the size of the sizer. And so, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should bring it back in for, like, the 3rd time. Because the problem is that I just took it yesterday. I was like, yep. Because I felt so bad, because the lady was just like, I hope we did it right this time. And I was just like, uh-huh. And I left. And it was really awkward. And I just had to sign a paper, and then I was like, it was super quick, and I just didn't know what to do. Whatever. And so I don't know what to do. I don't want to... I just feel so awkward having to bring it back in for the 3rd time after I took it and be like, hey, okay, because here's the thing. I feel like it's my fault that, like, I took it home and was just like, oh yeah, it's fine, when, like, it wasn't. That being said, though, I just got, like, frustrated, kind of, because again, it's a reputable place, but it's also, like, she was explaining it to me. She's like, yeah, for the smaller sizes, the sizer ring just isn't quite right. And so I'm like, okay, that's fine. But, like, is it, though? Like, because I see both sides. I see both sides of, like, why I shouldn't bring it back and I should just deal with it or go and pay again or something. Because I left with it, right? They said, here you go. Is it good? Like, here, is it, I hope we did it right this time, blah, blah. And I was just like, right? I just took it and left and signed the paper, like, whatever, and left. And so I can understand why they would be like, what the fuck? That being said, I paid you $103 to size my ring down to whatever size your sizer is at a size 4, and you didn't do that the first time. I gave it back. I had to come back the next day, and then you didn't do it again. And it's like, so what's going on? Like, why can't you? Can I have my ring at the size that I wanted it? Like, all I've wanted is for it to be the same size as the sizer. And full honesty, from yesterday when I brought it back, or the day before, whenever I brought it back, I don't know if they changed it. Like, it doesn't feel... If they did, it would have been between the sizes 4 and 3 3/4. So given that is not much, but it really doesn't feel like they did fucking anything. Like, the sizer, when I put on the sizer, I have to, like, really fucking yank on it to get it off. Like, it's almost, some would call it too tight, you know? But, like, that's how I wanted it, and this is not that, and it wasn't like this yesterday, and, like, I don't know. I'm just frustrated, and I don't know what to do, because I hate, like, being, like, I will never send food back at a restaurant. I will never, like, I'm just not that type of person, and to have to go back a third time. But that being said, it's also ridiculous that I need to go back a third time because you didn't do it right. And I can prove that this still is not the same size as the fucking sizer. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't even want my money back. I just don't want to have to pay again. Actually, kind of. I kind of, like, I wouldn't mind having kind of like a helper. Sorry, I poked holes in this, just not very well. Here's the ring. She's gorgeous, and I love her so much. I just wish that it fit. Again, it fits. Like, it's not like it's fucking... I'm not scared it's gonna, like, fall off, but... Right? Thank you. And, like, I don't know, it's just frustrating because every time I wash my hands, it falls like this, or falls, like, fucking up all... You know what I mean? Like, it's just... It's too big. It's just... I want it to fit tight as all hell. I would rather have to get it surgically removed than for it to fall off. This comes off and on pretty easily, and it moves around, like... It's just... It's kind of frustrating. And so... I don't know, but I hate having to do shit like that where you, going back for the third time and being like, hey, so it still doesn't fit, but also it still doesn't fit. So I'm having a hard time here. I don't know what to do. I forgot to put on my blush, but whatever, we're kind of past that. So, but I don't want to have to wear a clear ring guard. Like, I don't want to have to wear something like, I feel like I shouldn't have to wear something else. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing is, like, if I'm gonna get it resized, I need to, like, do that, like, soon. I need to go back within the next couple of days and be like... No, but, see, I thought that, too. When I put it on yesterday, I was like, maybe I'm just cold. But I'm not. Like, it's not that. And I know that it's not that. I know 100% certain that when I put on their size 4, the sizer, it was bigger than this. It was smaller than this. This one's bigger than that. I know that. I'm, like, so confident. I literally know it. I don't know. But I also feel like I shouldn't have to do that. When you get the other ring, get it smaller so it can block the other ring when I get my wedding band, I'm assuming is what you're talking about. But I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. I feel like I want this one to just fit right. You know what I mean? Like, also... It might not fall off or whatever, but this thing is heavy, okay? It's heavy, and so whenever I'm doing things, it, like, rotates like this, or, like, it's fucking, like, over here and up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to do that. And if it fit the way that I want it to fit and was tighter, it wouldn't do that. And so, I don't know. Ow. Because I'm thinking I could call, too, and be like, hey, so, hypothetically speaking, of course, like, would you guys fix it again? Because my problem is that if they try and charge me again, I would just be like, okay. I would not be able to be like, I don't think that I should have to pay because, yeah. I don't know. I hate things like this. I hate things like this. I can't open this. Hold on. I don't know. I feel like things like this always fucking happen to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, see, that's the thing. I wanted to fit on my actual finger. I have the same problem because my knuckles are also bigger than my fingers. So that's why it's so fucking hard to get off and on. But that's what I wanted. I'm not gonna take it off. Like, so like, I want it to be really fucking hard to get off and on. See, but I don't want to have to fucking leave mean reviews and all that. I just feel like it's really frustrating that they didn't do it right the first time. I do not take it off to clean it daily. I do not take it off. Like, period. This does not leave my hand. I know it probably should. I shower and stuff, but can't find my fucking eyeliner. Hello? I actually can't find my eyeliner. I'm gonna get it professionally cleaned once every, like, 6 months, but I don't really have any dream tattoos. If I want tattoos, I can just get them. I do actually need to get my tattoos soon. Girl, DM me. Because genuinely my least favorite part of, like, posting and stuff is, like, pressing all the buttons. You know what I mean? Ugh. I'm so annoyed about my fucking car tail. I picked it up yesterday, and I had to bring it back in today. And I'm gonna have to pick it up today and bring it back in on Monday. Like, what the fuck are... Oh my god, it's so stupid. There's so many things wrong. Wait, how do you clean your ring? Like, what type of cleaning are you talking about? Ow. I just think it's stupid. Like, can you just take my car and fucking fix it? Like, why? Well, I don't drive for long trips, but I also am not the type of person that just falls asleep within a couple minutes. I feel like I'm scared to clean my own jewelry. Like, that's why I take it in. Why is this? Oh. Guys. See, this is what I didn't want to happen. Okay, I think it's officially time. Yeah, this car bullshit is so annoying. She's gorgeous. I just don't want her to be so big. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna call them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a big girl and I'm gonna call them and be like, hey. Because I'm not gonna have my fucking car. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna call them though and I'm gonna be like, hey, so it's still too big. Can you fix it? I might make my man call for me. Or ask him to call for me because I hate doing shit like that. Because also, I could send him in for me and just give him my other ring and be like, tell them to make it that exact size. But no, I have to go in though so that I can show them the freaking whatever. It's just ridiculous. And like, this is a reputable place, and my problem is that they were so nice to fix it the first time. Like, she was so like, oh, no problem, we'll get it done, no charge, we'll rush it. Like, and they got it done in a day. Like, and like, I also feel like it would be different if this was my fault. I mean, it was my fault for leaving. But I feel like as far as the sizing goes, it would be my fault if I told them, hey, I want this to be a 5, and they made it a 5, and I was like, oh, no, this is too big, can you fix it? I told them exactly the size I wanted it to be, and I don't think that it's that fucking size. I really don't. And, like, I would happily go in and try on the sizer again right in front of them and, like, watch them put on the stick. And if I'm wrong, if this is the exact same size as the sizer that they had me try on, I'll shut the fuck up and walk out, or I'll pay again. Like, that's 100% my fault. I take full responsibility, blah, blah, blah. Problem being, I would bet my left leg on the fact that this is bigger than the other one, so makes things a little difficult. Anyways, so that's that part of my life. And right now, I'm going to go to the bank because I lost my credit card. Fix that. And then I gotta set up a new one. Which is not good for me, but whatever. No, I don't use lash serum. Thank you. I care about my ring too. Crazy, huh? Thank you. I love my ring too. This is like my dream ring. It's literally fucking perfect. Everything that I've ever wanted. Do you want to see it again? You're going to see it again. See what I mean? Like right now, it's twisted. Again, it's not, okay. I understand that I probably sound dramatic and it's not that big of a fucking deal. But to every day of my life, it's gonna be here. And it's gonna be twisting and turning and falling every day of my life. And that is, I don't want to deal with that. And I feel like if I go in and say, hey, I don't want it to be too big anymore, can you make it this size? And you don't make it that size, you should probably make it that size. Like, I don't know. Just like daily inconvenience when I did what I was supposed to do to get it fixed. Except until yesterday when I was like, yeah, it's fine, and left. Because that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that, but also, like, okay, again, whatever, but it was literally like 5 minutes before they closed because, to be fair, they were finishing up still, so like whatever. It wasn't my fault. They were just finishing my ring when I got there. They literally, I had to wait for 5 minutes, right? I got there at like 4:45. They closed at 5, and they were like, oh yeah, we're still finishing. And so I'm like, okay, cool. And so I sat there for 5 minutes and they were like, okay, we're done. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then she gave it to me and was like, hope we did it right this time. And I'm just like, and left. What kind of, like, vibe? Like, what's your favorite color? What kind of, like, aesthetic? What kind of aesthetics do you like? See, because me personally, for birthdays, I love, like, circusy or, like, cake. Like, make them look like cake or, like, a kind of carnival theme almost. Like, I don't even know. Or, like, birthday party theme. I don't know if that makes any sense, but think of, like, a traditional birthday party. Like, you're wearing party hats and there's a big round cake. You know, like, that type of vibe. So basically, you lost your boyfriend and your best friend. Yes, tongue piercing hurts. They're in my TikTok shop. The PJs. Sorry. Love that sound. I do hang out with Russian man every day. His fucking landlord last night. Okay, wait. Sorry. Okay, so his landlord said, like, okay, important details. There is nothing on the lease that says anything about guests. Nothing. But then they're like, what they talked about or whatever, like, fucking, I don't know, is the landlord, mind you, he's, like, old and kind of weird. And he said you can have an overnight guest once a week. Sure. I have spent the night there no more than 3 times ever. I literally promise you. Like, it has not been more than 3 times, and he's lived there since October, right? Give me a second. Right? Okay. And so, I literally don't. And, like, we do have to walk right past their house, and so we're always quiet. We literally are, like, whispering when we're in the walkway, right? And every day this week, I've gone over sometime around like 9 or 10, and I've left around 2 or 3. I'm only there for a couple hours. Yeah, it's low-key in the middle of the night, but we're quiet. Like, he does not know that I'm fucking there. They have never known that I'm there, except, I think, the day before yesterday, when I got there at, like, 9, he was just, like, standing there at his car, like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he saw me get there at, like, 9, but I did not spend the night. I left at, like, 2, okay? Last night, we got there, we got back, we went out with my friends, we did something with my friends, we got back together at 2:30 a.m., right? And then I left at 4:30 a.m. 2 hours. I was there for 2 fucking hours, right? And we go out, and, like, he's had problems with the landlord before, the way that the landlord talks to him, like, he talks to him, it's just, like, so, like, talking down to him, like, authoritarian, and I guess, like, as a landlord, like, you do have, like, some kind of authority, like, you are kind of, like, whatever, you know how the landlord-tenant relationship. So they've had, like, a couple problems and gone into, like, a couple fucking things before of, like, oh, well, like, okay, my man blew a fuse because he turned on the microwave and the fucking toaster oven at the same time, like, whatever, and then the guy was like, you can't have a toaster oven, a convection oven, like, whatever, which I guess he can, he just can't turn them both on at the same time. Also, like, it's not his fault that the fucking fuse blew. I can turn them both on in my house and it's fine, like, whatever. It was so fucking stupid. But they got into, like, a huge fucking thing, like, not a huge thing, but, like, the landlord was really disrespectful about it, like, whatever. We're leaving last night at 4:30 a.m. My man is in front of me down the walkway, and he said, oh, can you shut the gate? So I turn to, shut half the gate, and he's, like, 5 steps in front of me. And then the fucking landlord is sitting, waiting for us to leave at 4:30 in the morning, sitting on his porch waiting for us to leave. That's fucking insane. It's like a little studio attached to someone's house, or like behind their house, kind of like, you don't have to go in the house, it's like its own unit, but it's like a little, it's just like one room and bathroom, basically. And their house is right next to it, we have to walk past their house. And he was like, this is the second time this week that she spent the night, and it's not. I have not done that this week. That has not happened. I have not spent the night this week. What the fuck are you talking about? And then he was like, once was the agreement, twice she can't live here. And he was like, she doesn't live here. What the fuck are you talking about? And, like, I don't shower there. I don't do anything there. Like, we just hang out for a couple hours, then I fucking go home. Like, I don't spend the night there. Like, whatever. Anyways, though. And then, also, not to mention, it's not in the lease anywhere. Like, it is not in the lease at fucking all, that his guest count. Like, obviously, I can't be living there, but he can have guests however much he wants to. I don't have my things there. I have some things there. I have, like, a little bit of makeup and, like, a couple extra things of clothes. Like, fucking whatever. I don't live there. Like, I don't live there, and we're always quiet. Like, whatever. He's like, the neighbors have been complaining. No, they're not. I am so incredibly confident that the neighbors have not said shit about us, that I would go to the neighbors' houses, all of them, knock at their fucking doors and been like, hey, have you complained to fucking Paul over here that we're too loud? Like, whatever. Also, just to point out, yeah, that too, he pays so much in rent, it's ridiculous. When the first time that I ever walked past the landlord, we were leaving at, like, 9, because I don't spend the night there, bitch. I was leaving at 9 this time. And then the fucking landlord, he was like, oh, like, my man's like, oh, hey, Paul, like, this is my fiance, and I was just like, hi. And he fucking said nothing. He stood there staring at us like a fucking freak, and I'm like, that is so fucking rude. Have you ever interacted with other humans before in your fucking life? Why are you so retarded? Like, hello? It was so fucking awkward. I was just like, okay. And then we left. Back to last night, though. I'm standing back, so I can't even see him. I can just hear him because the porch has, like, a whatever. So my man's sitting, 10 feet in front of me. The landlord's on the porch up here. They're talking. And then he's, like, raising his fucking... God damn it. Hate speech and behavior in my life is flagged. Okay, wonderful. It's not in the lease. It's literally not. Okay, anyways. And so they're standing there talking, and then he's like, oh, yeah, she needs to go, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, here, I'll turn on the light for you. And he goes and turns on the walkway light, and my man comes over to me, and I'm like, I don't want to go past him right now. I don't want to talk to him. Like, I don't want him to talk to me. I don't want to interact with him at all. He was like, okay. And so he goes back, and then the landlord's still sitting there waiting on the porch, and was like, move it. And my man was like, I'm sorry, what? Because the way that he said it wasn't like he was telling us to move along. It was more so, move it, as in me, I'm it. Because it was right after he had said, she's not going to walk past you, we'll wait until you go inside type of thing, because she doesn't want to interact with you. And so it was giving, like, he was calling me the it. He was telling him to move me. That was what it was giving. And so he was like, and so my man obviously was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, literally, he was like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? And I don't even fucking know what the landlord was saying, but he was like, no, he definitely didn't repeat. He did not repeat himself. Very important. He was like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? And like, no, tell me, like, what was the last thing you said? Like, repeat it, like, you know, fucking whatever. And then the landlord went inside and we left. But I thought that was so ridiculous. He was so rude. And I'm like, I was not comfortable walking past him. I was scared. I was literally hiding back in the corner because I'm like, I was so uncomfortable, and he was yelling at my man. Like, I don't like it when men are yelling at me. I don't like it when men are yelling around me. Like, I don't like it. And so I'm sitting the fuck back because I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to be anywhere near this. And then he was like, no, he like yelled at him, being like, I own this property. I live here. This is my house. But like, I can, and it's like, yes, you have every right to be on your porch, but like, I have every right to not leave also until you're not on your porch because I'm fucking uncomfortable. And you can't make me leave. He has no right to make me leave. He can't kick me out unless he can file things, but he cannot literally kick me out. Like, it was just insane. It was just crazy, and now it's so uncomfortable, and I'm like, I was scared, like, genuinely. I'm like, this is the type of man who's gonna pull out, like, and shoot us both. Like, I was, hated it. Anyways, though, that's it. He was, and, like, how did you know that when we were leaving and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it creeps me out so bad. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, if someone says to me, like, my woman's uncomfortable right now, like, we're gonna wait until you're not around so that she can leave. I mean, it depends on the situation, but, like, point blank, you respect that. Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Like, get out. Don't make women uncomfortable. And when you already have made a woman uncomfortable and you've just been, like, fucking scary, like, okay, I need to go pick up my car for the 4th fucking time. Anyways, I will see you guys all